Hello world, I'm Om Nom Nom, and today we're gonna play The Outer Worlds. Alright, now the thing is, we're playing on the Game Pass for Windows, and the thing about that is, instead of being a regular Win32 application, it's a Universal Window app, which fucks around with the way OBS detects things, so let me check the frame rate. We're getting... Okay, good. We're getting the full frame rate now. Good. Let me check my settings. Windowed full screen. Yep. Because it does not work with... it doesn't work with full screen for some reason, so... That's what I get for choosing to pay $1 for this game. How was that? Fine. Okay. Let us begin. Okay, for shits and giggles, I heard this is kind of easy, so fuck it. We'll try hard mode. Yes. Show me all the subtitles. Let's go.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Do you need subtitles for what's right in front of you?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Oh boy. Time to configure our character. We're gonna spend like the next hour on this, aren't we? Strength, dexterity, melee. Strength affects melee weapon damage and the amount you can carry. Dexterity affects melee attack speed and range weapon reload speed. Intelligence affects critical hit. Okay, perception, headshot, weak spot. Might want to increase this one. Charm, always a good one to have. Temperament. Let's see. %10 critical damage. Bonus to headshots. Good. Companion ability refresh. Yeah. Two-handed. 2 health generation per second. Honestly, let's just boost all these. Got high charm, high perception for the headshot and weak spot damage, and intelligence. I like doing these things. Leave the body at average. I'm a pretty average guy. Temperament. Yeah. I'm not hardcore enough to lower any of these for the other ones. Okay. Next. Points available. Leadership. Tech. Stealth. I do like stealth. Range, nah. Defense. Dialogue. Each point stealth significantly increase sneak, hack, and lockpick.
You certainly know your way around a mech pick.
Let's do dialogue also, that's always fun.
I hope we haven't lost that silver tongue to frostbite.
Okay. Next. Aptitude. Oh, we have a lot to read here. No discernible aptitude. Colonists sounded like a nice entry-level career for a person of your skills. Expanding humanity's reach by civilizing the cosmic frontier was ambitious. Enough without worrying about your day job. You had the rest of your life to decide how to be useful. Let me quickly skim through all of these on my own here. Beverage service technician. Wait. Okay, we can mix a drink apparently. Let me read it out. The Halcyon colony needs good people, but it will sell for ones who can mix a memorable drink. As a human cocktail shaker, you've made concoctions that would end wars or fuel skip drives. You're still trying to balance out the flavors of a truly signature old-fashioned, though. Brahma will have loved this one. Bureaucrat, rank 0. The universe operates on laws and requires... That sounds boring. No. Cashier. No transaction without a smile. You live for a good chunk of a bit of cartridge. Right. I'm not much of a commerce person. Construction, electrician class. Shock damage. I do have an electrical engineering degree, but I don't think this counts. No. Of elevator operations specialist. Okay. Proper lift goes up and down. Factory worker. Safety and efficiency go hand in hand. You want to make or happy teas. Farmer dirt and rate damage. Got business tubers. Stay for plowing. Nah. Food additive tester. Sometimes quality control means sampling delicious forced smoothie. You must love a good surprise. Your stomach has lying. Okay. Corrosive damage received. Janitor. What the hell type of janitor was I? Tossball team mascot. There isn't a problem with the Cosmos team and let's see appearance. Sure glory with the team. Inspiration, increased medical. Leaving Earth, you earned trust of medical community's most esteemed junior surgeons. Cool. Safety inspector. Plasma damage received -3%. Scientist assistant level 1. Okay. And a sub sous chef. I kind of just like the +1 determination here. Beverage. Block. Persuade. Shock game engineering. Do we want to increase our science or... Nah. I want more thief skills here. Dodge? Nah. Persuade. Block. Drinking. Determination. What does determination even govern? Or
You're better off without an indenturement contract.
next, then. Gender. Come on, load. Only 2 genders? Wow. Guess we can be female. I heard there aren't any romance options at all, so it doesn't even matter. Oh shit. Do I want to press the random button? Oh god, no. Ugh. If something good shows up, we're gonna be here for a long time, aren't we? Let's go with default then. Female. Head. Not so bad, 13. 10's alright also. I'm thinking 10 or 13 here. Let's see, skin tone. That's sort of my skin tone. Hey, Check-G, welcome to the chat. This is gonna take a while, you know, character creation, so don't be surprised if the entire stream's just this. Eye color. How are there so many eye colors? 26? One for every letter. The struggle, yeah. I tried pressing the randomize button, but no, don't do that. What kind of game? This is a pseudo open world, like more hub world action RPG. It's not kind of in the same vein as Fallout New Vegas. It's from the people that made that one. You know what? These eyes are good enough. But just in case, oh. No, that's too creepy. Yeah, these are cool. I don't even know how you see things. Nope. I'm good with that part of the face. Hairstyle. Nah, no. No. Kind of digging this one. Hair color. Bluish, no. Purple? Purple's a good color. The thing is, I'm just gonna put a helmet on later anyways. I think this hairstyle is called the Ashley Birch. Yeah, let's go with purple. Is this a good purple? Or was there a better purple back there? "50 Shades of Purple." Fine. Fine. Let's go with that. Eyebrows, oh shit. Eyebrows are really important though. Let's see. Nope. I'm glad they have representation for unibrow people though. I appreciate that. Very inclusive of them. These are getting uglier. No offense to... Oh god, no. Let's rewind. It's rewind time. Okay. A little too sharp. No. No. No, no. Hey. Too concerned, no. You need strong brows. Alright, Chexty. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Let's see. Yes, we'll go with that. Facial hair. Oh no. Oh wait, we don't have facial hair, so... Makeup. 41 options. Let's see. Oh, vitiligo. That's cool. Is it really makeup though? That's a skin condition, but... You know what? I think this looks neat. Let me get darker skin go along with it then. Too much contrast, actually. I actually still kind of like the original tone I picked, though. Maybe there's a different pattern I could use. It's kind of messed up thing to say. Can I get a different skin pattern? Yeah. Let's change the amount of dirt. Scars. Age. That doesn't look authentic at all. Actually, let's see. 9 and 14. Fourteen's actually pretty nice to go along with that. Okay. I look not completely trash. Okay. What's your name? Spacer's Choice is dying to meet you. Oh boy, the hardest part. Okay. Shit, we only have 16. Annie May. Let's go with that. Okay. Do I really want to go with this meme name? I already picked D's nuts for Fallout New Vegas, so. Annie May. We gotta let it settle in before I commit. Am I ready? Alright, yep. Annie May it is. Enter that name. Next.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 90%. Skip drive.
Shit.
Inoperable.
Alright, guys. Time for some exposition. Alright, Doc. Tell me what happened.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh?
Yep.
Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Well, I'm glad we're all agreeing to this. Okay.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Oh shit. Ah, there's a skip option. That's nice of them to have.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him?
Oops.
Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head.
Sweet, we got an
Shame about the
achievement.
whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Okay. Let me check the stream. Frame rate looks good. Okay. Alright. I just realized the FOV is pretty low. That's 75. Was this vertical FOV? Because it doesn't look like it. We'll have to go with 90 then. Ugh, 72 FPS. Ugh. Let's go ahead and increase our sensitivity a little bit. Say 25%. Resume. That feels nicer. Let me get a good grip on this guy's first. Okay. Settings, controls, audio, 70%, graphics, frame rate limit, 165, 160. Ooh, apply. I wonder if it makes a difference if we turn VSync on. I mean, we are in windowed mode, so it doesn't really matter. This is what you do the first thing when you get to a PC game. Yeah. I think we're fine. Press space to jump. Got it. Neat. Hold on a second. Let me see if disabling the preview on OBS will make this feel any smoother. I'm gonna be blind, but ooh, it does. Yeah, that helps a lot. It's gonna be really difficult for me to tell what's going on stream. Let me put my iPad, my Amazon Fire 10 HD in front of me so I can see what everything looks like on stream then. Oh yeah, this is way smoother. This way. Alright, we'll live with it this way. Left control. Crouch, sneak, and avoid detection. The awareness meter. Okay, over enemy. Okay. Sweet, gotta save.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Unforeseen consequences. Okay. And jump. Ugh. Ow. You have low health. Use emergency medical inhaler to. Okay. F. Let's turn up the sensitivity just a little bit more. Let's just leave at 25. I'll get used to it. Fuck it.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
Let's be a goody two-shoes. Sit still, I'll patch you up.
Looks like the bleeding stopped.
Ooh,
I owe
XP.
you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Let me increase audio. I think we're good now. How are you
Better,
feeling?
thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Let me check the FPS here. 71? Alright. Okay, what's this about marauders?
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded
America.
their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I've got a better idea. Give me your gun. I'll go get help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Nice. Can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Man, you are advertising a lot, buddy. You know anything else about Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Alright, I'm off. Okay, attack. Pick up mag. You don't need that, right?
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
Okay. Hibernation complications detected. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from Being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactile time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. Wonder what happens if I... Nice. Okay. Bit cartridge, light ammo. You like fish sticks? Okay, weapons. Switch weapons on. Okay, hacking. Your hacking lockpicking skill helps you. Yeah? Continue. Okay. Telescoping staff. Cool. Okay, how do I access my inventory? Can I just press I? Okay, weapon management. You can have up to 4 weapons equipped at a time. On this page, you can inspect your weapons, compare them. Cool. Saber. Armor management. There we go. Consumables. That's locked. Okay. Mag pick, so that's like multi-tools, I guess. Okay, find Hawthorne ship. Got it. Codex. We're not gonna read this. Escape. Let me check my frame rate. 80-ish. Cool. Wonder if there's an option for aim down sights to be toggle instead of HUD controls, key bindings, aim. Nope, there's no toggle button, I think. There's a quick save button though. That's good. Okay, let's quick save. You can't see me. hell?
Get away!
Where'd the other guy go? Oops, wrong button. Inventory. Quick save. Okay, they don't look hostile.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
So I've heard. I found one of your teammates holed up in a cave.
Really? How is he?
He'll make it. I helped him with the pain.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
See, do Spacer's Choice guards back down from a challenge?
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Turn to find bonus.
And stay down, kid.
Ooh, necklace. Can I... Where's my necklace? Junk. Aw, it's junk. I can't wear it. Lame.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
The real villain. Knock knock. Okay, fast travel.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Heals 24% off. Okay.
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
What are you gonna do? Self-destruct?
Jettison procedures initiated. Please engage in airlocks. Preparing to reject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You realize we're on ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Is this Hawthorne's ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's dead. I'm sorry.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
It's a bit early for a name change, isn't it? I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Okay. Spending a skill point on a core skill improves all the specialized skills to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlocks bonuses occur every 20 points. For each skill, see what they are. Okay, armor, consumables, and status effects can temporarily raise and lower your skills. Yep. Sure. Level up. Okay. Points available. Defense. Sneak. And I'm not going to do much with melee. Guns seem to be fine. I usually go with dialogue and stuff because those are the ones that unlock the most options. Shit, still 8 points left. Defense blocked. Guess tech then. Okay, purposely leaving my combat skills low. Let's see how that works out for me. Apply. Accept. You've unlocked dialogue combat skill. When attacking correct type of target, they automatically debilitated. Okay, cool. Perks. Welcome to perk selection. On the screen, you can choose which perks to buy for perk points. Cool. You get a new perk point every 2 levels. You also acquire perk points through gameplay, accepting a flaw. Okay, acquiring 5 new perks. Make the next, okay, whatever. Perk 1. Turn healthier. Okay. Slow the world, tackle time dilation max. Plus 25% damage when alone in party. Okay, years of walk speed. Okay, sprint speed. Companion crit chance. Okay, vendor prices. XP from companion kills. Okay, I always like to compound my XP, so starting off, this might seem like the best idea here, getting the extra XP for the companions. Okay, 50% XP from companions. I'm not even sure if I'm going to hang out with the companions that much, but oh well, should be fine. Yeah. I wish I could just actually click on this rather than using the keyboard shortcut, but okay. Journal. Basics. Character. Journal. Quest. Find a power regulator. Okay, talk to whoever runs the town. Okay.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
Explore the rest of the ship.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Inventory. Use a workbench. Repair. Okay, repair your weapon parts. Okay. Sawn-off shotgun. We don't have enough to repair this. Can we break down? break down one of these. Okay. Now let's repair this. Nice. Okay. Condition. There we go. Just gonna explore the ship a little bit before we head out.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Oh. Character respecification. Choosing to respec refunds all your skill points when you... The price of respec will increase each time you use the machine. Cancel. Okay, we can respec later. Once I figure out how I play this game. I'm still staring at my screen as if the preview's still there, even though I disabled it.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Aw. Okay, I guess, yep, that's the whole thing.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Let's see, attack. Really? After I patched up your friend?
Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time. If you're looking to help us out with our marauder problem, talk to Constable Reyes over in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care. See you, Doc. I mean, what's your name again? Lieutenant? Check our map. Hey, we can just follow this path around. Very straightforward, right? That's how you holster the weapon, okay. Okay. I saw someone here. Drano. Cool, I'll take these. Actually, just take it all. Poor resident. Check the frame rate again. We're getting 90-ish. Alright, let me quick save here. I'm gonna try messing around with OBS just a little bit to see if I can enable the preview. Let me try to see if full screen mode works. If I just take this off, take this on, switch back, zoom. Do we? I think it's still better without the preview. Yeah, it's still faster without the preview. Alright, we'll live with it. I should probably get like a dedicated laptop just to stream this, like to watch it on stream. Because I'm using my Fire HD to watch it, and there's like a few seconds delay.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
My pod crashed in the hills back there.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Did they pay you to chat with strangers?
I am employed by the Retirement Department of Spacer's Choice. That's fancy talk for working in the cemetery. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Who do I talk to about power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
I take offense to that. Depends on the work. You offering me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You're making people pay for their own graves?
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Why can't you collect these fees yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Alright, I'll collect your fees for you.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Let's see. Something else I want to ask you about? How long have you been a junior inhumer, gravedigger, whatever?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
You lose a lot of people to Marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
What are they after, loot?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those Marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
This town must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
You're not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Yeah, I should go. Can I enter this building? Examine. Early retirement. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selection for early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy an all-expense paid trip to their new life in Byzantium, the jewel of Halcyon. It's all locked. Okay. Too early to be breaking the law. Load zone. Let me check my journal. Find power regulator and find the fees. Okay. Let's check our frame rate. Yeah, not bad.
Wish we had some better rations.
I know how you feel.
Oh, I was hoping you guys had a conversation, but guess that's it.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plagued? Ah, shit. I had some of the salt too.
You moron.
Yeah, moron. Okay, spacers. Spaces. Cois. Okay.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just Try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Slow green.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
I'll wait until you're finished.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs, so I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let me guess, you want me to do something for you before you... wait, frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
How can I help?
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
These workers must have left town for a reason.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Alright, Reed, I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
You already gave me a passcode and you don't know who I am? Okay. Sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. You gain a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures. Companions provide combat support. Your skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities. Okay. Alright, cool. Guess we should talk first.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Oh. Okay. Are you... Just move a little bit. I'm sure if I look this way, you'll spawn in the elevator, right? Yeah. Game design. 101.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Let's talk when you're free. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Okay, let's see. Figures Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them? Are you friends or what?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
Can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
What do I need to talk to the vicar about? Flipping a switch in your power mill?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Where would I find him?
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. On account of it being the only clean thing.
Suppose it wouldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
That's an oddly specific thing to say. Okay. Map. Botanical lab. Vicar.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
How do we... Oh, I guess it's the other way around. Not that I always go in the back entrance.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
You haven't walked in yet, lady. Come on. Can I sit in the chair? Don't think so. I'll position myself in front of it now.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
How did you know I'm an outsider?
Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common here.
You don't like the Marauder helmet?
Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here. Except for Ms. Holcomb, who for some reason doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
I'm a bit surprised to hear you dismiss your parishioners so casually.
I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't it your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Hold on a minute, did you just refer to this town as a miserable place?
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
Okay, Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of Adelaide's group, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
It depends on how well the leader can provide beyond your walls.
Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I need to know a little bit more about this book before I agree to this.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M'Bakonnu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
And we got a lot of side quests now. Main quest, stranger. Access, journal. Anything else to say?
Something you need?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
I'm sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Okay, you got along well with your dad. You might have with your mother. Don't want to say that. Is that normal?
Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Okay, you mentioned something earlier.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's church.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Then why do you want to talk to him?
The vicar's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I'd disappoint him.
I know that feeling. Let's get back to it. What are these buttons here on the bottom corner? I'm guessing that's companion options. Back. Wait, the botanical lab's all the way over there. Oops. Oh well, let's see what other things are going on here. That's all the way over there also. We still have to go that way. Maybe there's someone here I can talk to? Here we go. Let's collect that money.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Are you okay? You seem confused.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
If your resistance needs another gun, I am for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
If I'm going after this mechanical scout, I could use a couple pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Got it. Alright. Okay, I'll let you be.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Alright. So, I was trying to do one quest, but I got sidetracked into another one. Okay. Oh, well, let's take care of this and then we'll ask him for the money. blue glowing thing.
Aw, he ain't no threat. Bet I could fix him up smart. Where are we headed?
Okay. You want help?
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Go ahead.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Parvati, why did you name the mechanical?
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
Oh, of course. How did I not know? Is that an Aetherwave serial or something?
Absolutely. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night. Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Level up. Okay, we still got 10 points here. Ranged. I want to at least be novice level, so... Unlock location hit effects. Yeah, that'd be useful enough. Okay, defense, nah. Stealth, dialogue. Increasing this by 2 won't help that much. We'll go with that. You've unlocked location hit effects for time dilation. Hitting enemies in different locations during TTD mains critical. Cool. Yeah. I think that's as much as we need for guns right now. And then we'll focus the rest on dialogue, stealth, and maybe a little bit of these two in the bottom here, tech and leadership. Don't really care about melee. Defense. I'll leave that as a weak spot. Alright. Get over here.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You don't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in the laboratory?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Of course. I'll let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Oh yeah, Silas sent me. You owe him for your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Got a question for you.
Go on.
What do you have against mechanicals, anyway?
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they were programmed to do.
Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First, they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods,
Lol,
they
Amazon
will take
Prime.
away our very lives.
Alright, I'll let you be. I hate that you have to hold the button. Why am I still looking at the screen as if there's a preview? There isn't. This is so funky. But the frame rate's so much better this way. I have to live with it somehow. You see, if we were on a mixer, this wouldn't be a problem.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
I'm not holding out hope.
The cantina.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Nope. That being said, sometimes you gotta have a drink, you know? Okay. Let's see, sealed bundle. Okay. When do I get these?
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said me making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned.
Alright, Ludwig. Damn it, he's all the way over there. I hate it automatically picks like the closest exit, even though he's actually closer the other way around.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Found the package.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple 1,000 volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
How do I use it exactly?
There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Don't worry about that. I've already got a passcode from Reed.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
How am I supposed to get one of these?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries, so you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
Parvati, is a logic module something you could help with?
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. You keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
What are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Edgewater's in the middle of nowhere. You don't have a contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. I didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
Alright, seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of Zero-G to your memory.
Okay, we have a weapon modification now. To install a mod, first select the item you wish to upgrade, and choose what type of mod you want to install. Finally, pick the mod and install, boom. Both weapons armor can be modified. Mods can't be moved once they're used. Okay. Okay. Okay, install mod, sawed-off shotgun, Spacer's Choice. Let's put it to the shotgun just for lulz. Changes the weapon's damage type to shock. Okay, let's go to our inventory here. Wait, where do these weapons come from? It's weird. Am I allowed to quick save first? Trespassing log. Heck. Continue.
Good work.
Lockpick used. Nope. I'm wondering where this gun came from. I'm seeing it here, this level 2 gun here in this impact hammer, but I don't have that. This must be in another inventory then. Okay, what quests do we have now? I know we have a main quest, but let me take this opportunity to get sidetracked a little bit. Ooh. Inventory. Revolver. 94. But damage 37. Fancy. I'll take it. Frame rate check. 80, 70. It's not so bad. Can he speak to Phyllis somehow? Am I authorized to walk up here?
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
What'd you call me? I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes, or right away, or thank you.
Gravesite fees, I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Yeah, have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist.
Oh, I get it
Between
now.
the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Yeah, it must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
I thought you said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
What are they gonna do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Would have. You didn't?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
I'll let you get back to work. Frame rate check. 80-ish. Oh. Building right here.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
Take it easy, I'm not a marauder.
There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
You want me to tell me what you got so... What's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
I'm positive you mentioned something about being plagued.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen.
You played yourself.
Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
Why not?
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
Depends on what you need.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Not so fast. I got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just buy the medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with Adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
I assume there are guards.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Never mentioned marauders.
It is a reality of life in the Vale. Grass is brown, sky is gray. Marauders are outside the walls.
I've heard enough.
So you'll do it then?
I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Anything I should know about the community center?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
Yeah, you're taking an awful risk trusting me, you know.
I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I'll leave you be.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
What the hell? Joker, is that you? Hold up. Journal.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine.
How'd you hear that? I was in his home.
Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's got symptoms of something. You're saying he's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let me worry about that.
Alright. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Abernathy's paying me for my trouble. Can you match his offer?
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Okay, retrieve. Cache medicine. Okay. What do you think about this?
Yeah, huh? In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker?
Oh yeah, something about that. You sound worried.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
I'm going to guess you're not a drinker yourself.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then...
That's the point.
Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
If you want to talk about it, I'm happy to listen.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Alright. Just in case I change my mind, let's go ahead and collect the grave site fee.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
These are the graves, I guess. Frame rate 72. It's okay. Wish it was a bit higher. Let me try switching over to full screen mode instead of windowed. This might be a bad idea, but let me see the preview. And enable preview, disable. It really isn't that much better. That's just how the game is. Alright. Oh shit. Continue. This is what we get for playing on hard mode.
Got it. Heads down.
Quick save.
Here we go. Nice one. Get up. That's the last of them.
Okay. Enemy killed. Sweet.
Yeah, huh?
Okay. What do these buttons do again? Let me check the settings, controls, key bindings. What does Z do? Companion move, okay. Companion attack, okay. Companion special ability, okay. Okay. What do we have here? Ooh. Let's go around. Perhaps we can avoid it entirely. Not a bad idea. Ow. Oh, mines. Okay. I wonder, can you attack that? Can't you?
Incoming!
Where the fuck you come from? Continue.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Gotta be very careful. Okay, don't get too close, okay? There we go. Okay, music box. What's this thing do? Vending machines offer variety purchases. Can't hack sale of 20 allows you to sell items. Okay, let's sell the junk. Sell junk. Sweet. Bard. Damn. Still not quite enough to hack through this thing. Nope. Ooh, mag pick. That's useful. Okay, now that we have those.
You got that?
You surprised? Hmm. Stun baton. I don't know what this is, but okay. Ooh. Pet pills. Drugs sound nice. Ooh. Okay, we should be able to just walk out of here, right? Oh, we can't fast travel while they're still hostiles. Can we use it now? Let's see. Nope. Still may hostiles nearby. think we made it out, though. Never mind. Still quite a lot of hostiles, apparently. What do we have here? Damn it. So close. Damn it. Alright, whatever. We can fast travel now.
Yeah, huh?
I was hoping you'd have an opinion on this matter, but... Okay, let's see, journal. Okay. Okay, let's do our transaction in front of the trooper. Yeah.
I've got some time. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Got that medicine you were after.
Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Charm, never. That's harsh. At least leave me something to remember you by.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
I'm curious. Who are you going to give that medicine to?
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
I'll leave you be. Journal. Character. I can get my companion to do special attacks if I increase this. Attack. Ooh, we get more slots if we increase this. Okay, let's not be too balanced now, okay? Next time we're going to be increasing stuff all the way. Yeah, let's go with the 50% base health then. Okay, I think this is the next one.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Your haircuts usually come with free lectures?
We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. We're a Spacer's Choice company. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Yeah, you mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
Anything here? Okay. Examine. Conrad, receptionist, shot himself. This is bad. The company's going to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us, so I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirloom was passed down from his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We'll sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet. The bits to pay his body price and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. I guess it's the teeth then.
What can I do for you?
I know about Eugene. Why not use teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
You found your note from Phyllis.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
You're probably worth a few bits.
More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
Are you sure about this?
I'm sure that I have no other choice. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
I'm told Eugene killed himself. What happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality.
Oh, okay.
I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
So the town never had to pay a penalty.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Goodbye. Alright, are we digging up a grave now? That'd be fun.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this lady.
Nice Slav squat.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about, Silas?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
I'm sorry, Parvati.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Hey, about those fees you wanted.
You run into any trouble?
All done.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
I was hoping for something more tangible.
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Abernathy was trying to hide his own illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
He was convinced, you know.
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Let me ask you about something else.
Yeah?
Ever heard any news about Hope?
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
Yeah, Hope isn't a rumor. It's real. I'm living proof.
All right, easy now. No need to get your hackles up. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some Zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
I don't understand. They said the colony was expecting us.
Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
Where's the trouble in asking a question?
Trouble's in the asking. Or don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
Let's change the subject.
Something I can do for you?
We need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
You first. I know you buried him.
Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about?
His solid gold teeth could be worth something if you pulled it out.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we were supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
Could be either, really. I'll keep an eye out for them, I guess.
Let me know if you find anything. Yeah?
Should go. Interesting. Okay. Max says journal is possessed. Small community. Directly north of Edgewater. I know I'm doing a lot of side content right now. Well, that's usually how I go about these things. Okay, we've been here before. Just have to follow this path instead. That dude's over there. Gone now. In case it gets a bit hairy. I hear him. Oh shit. Tamed. There we go. Spacer's Choice. Clement Eldridge. Available messages from J. Baratel. Okay, from Baratel to Eldridge. Clement, I find I must disagree with your theories about the Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all the other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of an Earth minister if they had a choice in the matters? Jefferson. Okay. Jefferson. Of course, I never dispute that the Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives to be found out here among the furthest colonies. I think you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high cost of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. Okay, collector's letter. I've got the letter a day. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. So we're looking forward to running my own gift shop in the community center, selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us not all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want these books moldering in some contraband locker, so I'll stash them away in a cave far by the river. Okay. Boy. Spooky. Need to get out of here. Can you be any louder? Okay. I think we made it out of there. That's a nice view. Screenshot. And there we go. Cave entrance. Can't believe we have to go all the way to the freaking cave now. Now that I'm actually playing around with the gun here, let's increase the sensitivity just a little bit more. Okay, that's a little too much, actually. $27. I don't like the look of this. So it's somewhere in the cave. Not sure how I'm supposed to handle this. Clearly that's a trap. Can you, like, attack that? Take this and that. Cool, I can pick this.
Nice.
Check my inventory now. We got here. Light machine gun. Assault rifle. Oh, this is pretty heavy. Let's put this here. I still think the pistol has its place though. Okay, where do I go now? Not sure if this is the exit, but... Oh yeah, let me check my character actually. Inventory, armor. do we have here? Not gonna fuck with those things. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I wonder if I can fast travel from here, actually. Oh, enemies are nearby. Just like in real life. 70 FPS. 50. Oh no! Sub 60 FPS.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Got your book right here.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
That book seems a bit more important than you let on.
There is little more important than such a precious, rare text.
The sacred texts.
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped
42.
This book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Plague-ridden backwater? What happened to all your crap about leading your flock?
Please, those dolts? Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Could be a beneficial arrangement. You need a ride out of town? I wouldn't mind a ship hand.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Aren't you full of surprises? Spiritual counseling? Are you even a real vicar?
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
I don't think you're being completely honest with me about that book. What's the story?
It's the journal of one of the originators of the Philosopher's School of Thought, though it would be more than a century before it was perverted into that belief system. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of that came later. Bokonu had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan.
How do you get assigned to prison duty?
Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think?
Sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Okay. Now we can pursue main quest. Okay. This is all in the geothermal plant now. It only took us 3 hours. Okay. I wonder how safe a fast travel would be if it went all the way here. Cool, so it didn't spawn us directly in the middle of it. Good, that's smart of them. Is 70 FPS, ew.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
I'm looking for the geothermal plant. Know anything about it?
A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
You're standing here. Trouble with marauders?
You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
You'd always go looking for her.
I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma.
Any idea where she might be hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
You snooped around her room?
Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
Maybe the marauders took her away.
Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I could tell.
Well, that's kind of rude. Any chance you could point me somewhere specific and not just out there?
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Most marauders got to her, and parts of her could be in a lot of places. Don't worry about it. I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
I'll leave you be. Let's see. Oh boy, here I go on another side quest.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
I'm told one of your numbers gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Tell me a little bit about Zoe.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
What was that about surprising Zoe?
The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper.
Oh, that's useful.
She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Hold on, there was something else.
Hey, I got time.
Yeah, I'll see you around. Oh, hello. So's journal, page 12. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'am. And would you like another? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the Vale once, didn't I? Just because I got sick. Everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick, and I grabbed a little too much adrenatime. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but you misappropriate one box of adrenatime and suddenly you're committing larceny. Page 22. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today's the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves to the light of barrel fires. Probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me, living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been ducking away some of Adelaide's food. Tucking away, okay? And I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple of weeks if I ration. I got some Adrena time too. Everybody loves Adrena time. Even Marauders too, right? I got odds those Marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple syringes of Adrena time before their eyes. Oh, that's a bad idea. This is gonna be great. The Lookout Terror 2, Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm gonna have a whole gang of Marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. Oh, we can use her bed. Cool. So, let's see. Journal. Okay. I don't even know what time it is, though. Time of day is it? Inventory, journal. Oh, the companion ledger. This companion ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. Cool. I don't see a clock anywhere. I don't know what time it is in the game. There has to be one somewhere. Map. Let's see. No. Journal. I don't see any information regarding what time of day it is.
Something you need?
How do I find the clock? Or let's go ahead and take a nap then. We haven't slept for a while. Cool, it's daytime. Let's go looking for this girl then. Even though there was some main quest over here that we're supposed to take care of.
What is it?
Got questions about Zoe.
I'll tell you what I can.
How well do you know her?
Well enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
You seem so personable. Can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own. What is it?
Okay. I already spoke to Stefan, but let's see if he has anything else to say with the information we gathered.
Something I can help you with? I'll help if I can.
Never mind. They're none the wiser. Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through.
Got it? Inside voices.
Unless... No. Chances are better here.
Here we go! That's gotta hurt. Nice one! Ah! That's the last of them.
Nice. How much is this worth? Inventory. Take that. I like how the game conveniently just put a marker right on top of her. Okay. At least we know now. What do we have here? Maybe this side can be easier to sneak in through. Let's keep our distance.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
No, Zoe seems to be fine. No shit. Your companion has leveled up and gained a few new perk. Go to the companion page in your ledger. See the new perk. Okay. That's gonna be useful, so apply. Ah, shit. Continue. Okay.
want what? Adrena time? Yeah, I'll get you some.
Damn it. How do I... How do I go? How do I sneak? I don't know how to sneak around this. Let's go the other way around then. Find our vantage point. Guess we have no choice. We have to fight. Who's the toughest one, though? Vandal. Goon. I don't know the ranks. Oops. Shit. There's so many of them, though. Let's start with the animals then, I guess. Give ourselves a reasonable distance for them to run.
Here we go.
shit.
Had to hurt.
There we go. Defense. Ranged. Let's do 5 to stealth, 5 to dialogue. You should probably put more in guns, but we'll live with it for now. Sorry about killing all your new friends.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
Your result? Your people are looking for you.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
I've been set to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
You should go back. People are worried.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
Stefan's planning to surprise you with an episode of your favorite serial.
Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of The Masked Marketeer? Why didn't you say so? I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
You need to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Why did you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
I'm impressed. How do you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
It's got everything to do with it, doesn't it? So I'm guessing you're not a prisoner here.
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
Something else.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
Let's go. Alright. Guess that's it. Maybe I can... Ooh, that's good. Evicted. What we got here? Let's see what I can find. Ooh. Oh, is this where they put all their power armor? Or whatever they call it here? Looks like junk, but I'll take it. How's my inventory? Okay, 60, 90. Cool. We're fine. Hailer. Adreno. What else should I put here? Got... bunch of nanners. I guess, whatever. Oh, fuck. Shit. Fuck. God damn it. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Nope. Let's see, journal, map. You found your buddy.
What is it?
That's Auxilian coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
It's a long story. She joined up with a band of marauders. They hadn't hurt her.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
I'll leave you be. Bolt, pistol. I need to find a workbench. Found your friend.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands.
What are you selling?
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Your merchant skill is equal to your best dialogue skill. Okay. Let me sell junk. Repair. How much is this gonna cost? 169. Ugh. I can do this myself. Where's the... got bench? Oh, damn it, I can't use her bed now. Okay, let's check our quests now. Journal. All these are related, I think. Location. Yep, they're all in the same location. Okay then. I think this is a good stopping point for now. We've been doing this for 3.5 hours. Let me save the game. Alright, and we will continue next time. And actually get to the main story. For anyone who's watching, thanks for watching, really appreciate it. Thank you, CheckSG, for stopping by to chat. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone.